Boyz Podcast. Me and my team is the best in the world. You and your team looking stressed in the world. Me and my team getting arrested by curves, and you and your team getting arrested by the curves. Free my nigga, oh, he ain't do shit except the robbery, nigga. He gon' do 6. I come through, dick sounds up with new kicks. Say they flow down with 2 6. Yo, me and my team is the best in the world. Me and my team is the best in the world. Said me and my team is the best in the world. That best in the world. That best in the world. My team is the best in the world. Me and my team is the best in the world. Got a star in the sky, yellow men on the top. Then I know my team burns. We got fans in the cut. Ow. Premier Boyz.
Premier Boyz. Everybody, we are back. Welcome to the Premier Podcast. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman.
You already know what it is. It's your boy King Talk Sans, but for this episode, we going as beef and broccoli Sans out here. You already know what it is. Welcome back, another week, Premier Boyz Podcast.
It's your boy, the Star Roddy Rod. It's good, yeah.
Yours truly, Long Little Chief, represent Stankonia out here today.
Chief.
Yes, yes, yo, dope. Yes, y'all, welcome to the Premier Podcast. We are back, and yo, this is the first time that all 4 of us is back together again. As y'all forgot, the Star Rider Rod came back on last episode. Man, what happened to you, bro? What happened to you, bro? you were missing last episode, man.
Nobody.
My bad. Life is crazy right now.
I understand.
Plus, you know, it's written into my contract that I get like 5 blackout dates every quarter.
Ken must have wrote that shit. I didn't write
that. I didn't write that. Like,
boy, Paulie took care of it for me.
I was like,
ooh.
That's crazy.
Paulie took care of it for me.
Well, whoever that is, we probably gotta find that dude. But yeah.
My chief. That's my own.
Advisor,
my
bro.
chief consultant.
Made him a free agent so he can sit there and decide to show up to work like once a month and shit.
Sure. In that case, all of us should get some days. Well, Roddy took a whole half season off.
Nah, that should have let me
Damn, bro. Put me on the spot like that.
That should have let me clip on the show when y'all try to take me off for this fucking do-rag tutorial I wanted to do. wanted to sit there and disturb my do-rag tutorial, want to cancel my camera. So I'm like, nah, I'm leaving. Fuck this. Hell if you ain't quit.
You don't leave, son. Don't leave, son.
But work way too hard.
But before we start anything, y'all, good pod, y'all. We are charting. We are growing. We still on the chart. We still on the chart. We are growing.
Yes.
We are number 2 on the indie charts for entertainment news, and number 10 on the regular entertainment news chart. So we are growing, man. Keep support us on Good Party. Yeah, it's really helped the show grow, y'all.
Yeah, it's definitely a big fucking deal, though. Honestly, I never expected it to get like this big. Like I said before on Instagram, there's more work to be done. It's 1 spot left. You know what I'm saying? Like we already was from like not even on the charts at all to like real close to hitting number 1. I definitely I definitely appreciate doing that with everybody in this chat right now. So I think it's a good vibe.
Yeah, and shout out to Good Pods, yo. They cater to a lot of independent podcasters, and I'm glad that we are being, on the charts and get to show our platform on that platform. So don't think you thank y'all, man. But let's just keep growing from there.
Let's go, family. The Premier family going to grow. We about to go to number 1, baby. The Premier family.
We coming for that number 1 spot.
We got to coin that. All right, everybody, let's listen to y'all. Y'all the Premier family now.
You already know exactly.
Premier family.
Also,
you always got a phrase, yo.
Premier
Hey.
family. Oh.
That's a new hashtag, Kenny.
You already know. And next, like all the shows to the chart. We gotta get King Talk on the chart as well, man.
Yeah, King Talk next, y'all.
King Talk is next, y'all. King Talk is definitely next. Let's get down.
We're already in the midst of season 2. It's only going to get better from here. So once we get on good pods, you know, we trying to get number 1 off top. Like that's it.
Facts.
You know, I remember we gonna put it up there like bong 1.
Fact, you already know. You already know. Shoot, Mr. Gentleman, Premier Boy, King Talk, we killing it right now. So that's all that matters. So yeah, so let's get to some mini premiere news, y'all. Let's get to mini premiere news. And the first mini premiere news we got, Rap City is returning. How y'all feel about that?
Hashtag the basement. Nostalgia purposes, I'm okay with it. Actually, for music video purposes, just to give them more of a purpose in the world for what they were doing, I'm okay with it. Might be a step back as far as viewership, though, because you know when they started playing less music, YouTube got more popular.
Yeah.
So now that there's not only YouTube, Daily Motion, there's a bunch of different ways to watch videos. Unless you bring in something different, you know, viewership, not viewership, like rating the songs or making sure you bring an artist up there to freestyle, which that's also a mixed bag with today's artists. No shade for shade. But you're gonna have to do something different to make it feasible in this day and age. And I want to see what they do, but Big Tigger.
At least they got him back though.
Exactly.
I'll give them that. You know, at least they got him back, and you know, it looks like it's gonna be something. I'm not really looking too much into it. I'm more looking forward to Legends of the Hidden Temple before Rap City, though. Is that weird?
Yo, by the way, well, due to the recording, Legend of the Hidden Temple will be out already. Could come out on Sunday, actually. So I'm checking that out. I ain't gonna fry checking that out. Yeah, I know, right?
I ain't gonna hold it. I'll check that out before the new Rap City.
Me too, son. Me too. Sure, I try to be
on the new Rap City.
Over the new Rap City.
Well,
Legend of the Hidden Temple is legendary too.
Yeah, know me. I'm a rap head. I'm definitely gonna check that out. You know what?
I'm only saying that because these new generation of rappers don't freestyle like that. They don't have no basic vibes like how the guys guys used to.
That's the thought that just came to my head, though.
That's the same thing for me too.
It can make sense. It can make sense if he's very, very selective.
Oh,
like if they bring the spitters up there, like that's the only way it would make sense for a show like that. If they actually go out of their way to bring the spitters, so not just bring, popular people like I don't know, name somebody popular but trash. I guess Lil Pump or.
Somebody, Bird. 38 at his teeth.
Lil
Yachty.
Yeah, bring somebody because
like all 64.
They're not spitters.
Yeah.
Right, but people put them in the rap category and they would just throw them on there. If we get people like Rhapsody, like I would love for some of the real female spitters to get some light, like Rhapsody, Angel Hayes. Maybe if they brought on somebody like Jack Harlow, the baby can
Jack Harlow. Yeah. J. Cole, Kendrick, like
Cole, Kendrick, they gotta be in there. They should be special episodes every time because they're real spitters who basically started really coming into their own after Rap City was gone.
Shoot, even Roddy Boy Drake.
Yeah,
basically. He never got a chance to do. I don't think he ever got a chance to be at the basement.
Nah, he never did.
He never got a chance to. He not coming either. He too big.
He never got a chance to read off his phone. That's what happened.
Right.
How you saying he not coming?
Well, look.
Right.
Yo.
He didn't have a chance to read off his phone. That's the problem. You can't do that on no Rap City.
He's not coming because they're not going to pay. They not putting that much money into this, so they're not going to pay. They're not going to pay what Drake needs to be paid now. They could have got Drake. I want to say 6-7 years ago.
Yeah, they could have got him.
I believe that. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that too, son.
That was the last time they could really afford him.
Shit, they can't even afford
I ain't gonna hold you. That was like the last great Drake album.
Never Was the Same. Never Was the Same was pretty good.
Yeah, that's
Take Care was amazing.
The last great Drake album.
Yeah,
the last one? I don't know.
Views was
Scorpion, and I really like Scorpion.
Views wasn't better than No Nothing Was the Same.
Nah, Views wasn't though.
No, you bugging. Views wasn't, son. You bugging on that
one.
Oh
no. Who?
Nothing Was
I
the
said
Same.
Views.
Who said that? That was you?
Yeah.
You bugging, Roddy.
I fuck with Views.
Views a
Big bugging.
But
started from the bottom.
I said Roddy like Controller. Controller.
Yeah. I'm jamming to that.
The original one, the original Controller was dope with Popcorn.
I had both. I fuck with both.
Nah, I went the Popcorn one version. But here's the thing, not only that
nigga Roddy need a one dance. Change your name to One Dance Roddy.
One dance for real, bro.
Change it to One Dance Roddy and keep it for the rest of the show.
Back there, let me know what. Here we go. One dance. You know, fact. But
my nigga.
Yo, but
Roddy One Dance.
Hold on. Roddy One Dance.
Yo, what the fuck?
Hey, y'all both told me I was with it.
Hold on. Something in the water for BET though, because Rap City came back. Sia made an appearance on the Encore show, but they also bring it back video show as well on BET. What's going on with BET, yo? Bringing back all this nostalgic thing, yo.
I don't know, cause videos aren't really popping on TV since. Maldy said earlier, you can stream it on anywhere in an instant. Like, I have Fuse, so Fuse show videos, and I doubt Fuse have a lot of viewers as it is.
Nah. I mean, I got Fuse too, but they don't show videos like that. I mean, only time I do know that they pay.
It does show videos.
Yeah, they play news.
Everybody hate Chris on Fuse.
Exactly. It's like here's the thing, like. Only time you can watch music videos on like BET and MTV now is in the morning, and that way everybody is through sleep or getting ready for work. That's
I ain't gonna hold you. When I went away, I went to the West Coast and shit, and I came back, and I caught the Save Your Tears video when I got back to the hotel. It was like around like 1 o'clock.
What I'm saying is the demand is not there for music videos.
It's not.
Yeah, it's because the market is too easily saturated. Like that's what we got. That's what we got TikTok for. We got Instagram. We got like YouTube, of course. Like the market is too much.
And you can pull that up in an instant. You can pull up the video you want to see in an instant.
Mm-hmm. And the thing is, they made it that way. They went out of their way to let us know that videos were no longer special. And remember how they started treating our favorite video shows even before YouTube was a thing, and then even before YouTube was big.
Yeah, I remember.
Like, they started killing our videos on TV around 2004.
Yeah.
Like
I'll say.
Remember we lost Cedar's World. We lost we lost the Midnight Lovin' Show or whatever that one was. There was
Hits from the Street.
Hits from the Street. We lost that.
Yeah.
That show. My 2004 MTV. My 2004 MTV1 basically had nothing but TRL and reruns of the Wayans Brothers.
And don't forget,
I believe that.
MTV had Direct Effect too with Lala and DJ Clue too for a little bit too. I'm not sure that was through around 2004, but that was still around as well. That's like
I'm saying MTV2 was still trending video countdowns maybe for like another 2 to 3 years, but viewership for MTV2 was going down.
Viewership for MTV2 was trash.
It was
from jump. Like from jump, because nobody had it. Like you had to pay extra money to get MTV2, and if you didn't like MTV1 no more, what was you gonna watch MTV2 for?
MTV2 is straight reruns now.
Mm-hmm.
About videos.
They took the Wayans Brothers off MTV1 and put it
as the only thing on MTV2. On MTV1 now it's just ridiculousness.
Yo, that ass ridiculous.
All of that.
Weekend though.
Ridiculous all the time, son. Ridiculous is still on, son, to this day.
Ridiculousness.
You have to watch MTV to know that right now Rob Dyrdek is showing you funny videos.
You know what? That's
it's a spin-off show right now called
Deliciousness.
Deliciousness.
What? What's that about, bro?
About food.
It's about food fails.
Food fails. I forgot who the host. I think Rob did the host of that too, or
I think
else?
so.
Oh,
They should have just gave that to Gordon Ramsay.
Hold on.
Tell me something different. If Ridiculous is not on, I'll take a shot of Terramana right now.
Oh,
I can't see what's on. You got your thing on blurry.
your thing blurry. You can't tell.
Oh wait, hold on. This is bad for the pod. Hold on.
No. This is like a drum roll.
All right, here we go. I got slings. You gotta bear with me.
I got sling too. No, I got sling too, son.
Dang.
Shout out to
I don't even remember them. Didn't they stop playing credits on these things? It's been so long since I watched TV.
Nah, they do. Right, ridiculous. Right. Ridiculous.
That's the Golden Girls.
You're getting close.
Oh, you still pulling up to the channel? Oh, that's Rick and Morty. We out here watching TV on the damn podcast.
It's going on.
Well, that's it.
People might wonder this is so ghetto.
Look.
Oh, you're right.
Ridiculous. I do ridiculous.
No, here we go. Let's go back. For those who didn't see it for those who didn't see it here, and this is not like this is fair use because this is public TV. Okay. What that say, guys?
Ridiculous.
What's going on next?
I'm done, son.
Yo,
said in 3 minutes. Ridiculous.
But yo, we might have
can't make this shit up.
Yo, we might have to go to the premiere news because this topic been going on way too long.
Can't make
I have one more thing to say.
Oh, all right, what do you gotta say, buddy?
The viewership for the video countdown, I don't know. It might not hit. It might be for like a season. Remember when they brought back 106 and it just failed?
I heard, because after it failed, they put it on online. They put 106 online for like a little bit, and then it just completely went away for good after that.
This is trick.
So that might happen.
They trained us to know that we don't watch this here no more. They like all the networks. Well, Viacom owns both of them, so it don't matter.
Exactly.
They all started treating it like that at the same time, and then VH1 followed suit too, because VH1 used to play videos and shows about music, and then they just started playing less videos as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So, they would have to treat it like if they really want us to care about music videos again, they'd have to get some of the bigger artists to hold off on throwing their video on YouTube. Yeah. This way it gives them some exclusivity.
Exactly.
Now,
but times change.
Tell me how you gonna tell them to say
between Google and MTV.
Mm-hmm.
Google and Viacom, really.
So
it'll be a big war.
The question is, how do you get an artist to not put his video on YouTube when he knows within a day he's going to have he's going to have 20 million views, which is going to pay them at least 6 figures. Imagine that. If you put the video up, a day later you got 6 figures ready to come into your bank account. That's crazy.
And that comes monthly on YouTube. That's especially if you're a channel.
Mm-hmm.
That shit come monthly because they're basically paying you for the ad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for bringing 20 million people to this video. You deserve money. Basically how that goes.
Yeah, but like into the main premiere news because we went over topic. But saying tell about this R. Kelly situation. We spoke about R. Kelly on Cant Talk. Let's talk about R. Kelly. What's going on with this dude right now, man?
Big Sylvester.
We spoke about, I spoke about R. Kelly in last Cant Talk episode, Honey Love, which is on all streaming platforms right now. Go check that out. we talked about the guilty verdict and everything like that, how everything went down, what's next, people capping just to hear his music again or whatever, shit like that. So as all of that was going down, allegedly what came out is that R. Kelly is basically, she's basically snitching on all of these, all of these people, that's involved in this type of play, So he's talking about how he's gonna name like big names. He's basically gonna Nino Brown, Tekashi 6ix9ine, this whole shit. Like if I'm going down, everybody going down with me. And he's some big fucking names. I heard like Diddy name is up in there. Jermaine Dupri's name up. They ain't gonna have that versus. You know what I'm saying? That's done. They got bigger fish to fry. Touch them little boys and shit. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly.
I can't fathom.
Jay-Z names on it. I heard Jay-Z names on it. Remember they went on. They had that whole album together. They went on tour together.
And remember how bad that tour broke down when Jay-Z had that nigga pepper sprayed?
I remember that.
He had that nigga pepper sprayed because he was wild, and nobody can tell me no different. Oh my god, nobody can tell me no different.
Nah, that's her. Yeah, that's totally. Yeah, I heard that was bad. I remember that too.
But what y'all think about Snitch Fest that's about to go down though?
What happened?
What y'all think about the Snitch Fest that's about to go down though?
I am worried and curious. I'm worried because I already had to cut Sylvester out of my whole music diet. And no one knows how integral his music is to my music diet. Man, do you know how much emotional stuff I go through, especially when it comes to women, that listening to a good old R. Kelly album would just help me through? I would be turning back the hands of time. I'd be giving them real talk. I'd just so much. But I can't do it because I cannot help, foster that empire. Now imagine Diddy. We really get some concrete evidence that Diddy out here diddling kids. Oh my God. We lose the whole golden era of Bad Boy.
Pretty much.
That's really it.
I don't think I could live without hearing Only You at least a couple times a month.
That's like imagine. All the Temptations die. All the original Temptations died. It's bad.
Like Jay-Z, like
jeez, oh man.
That would have you already know he's like top 5.
I hope it's just conjecture, but honestly, if he's talking about snitching so openly, they're gonna get him God. Yeah. If they really about it. See, the thing is, if he never gets the snitch, I'll be more worried. Because I'll be like, oh, these niggas did it.
Yeah. Higher level, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
I mean,
that kind of like, sat that down real quick.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
All these people though, they're regular human beings. They do underhand shit, They're not all innocent. Even though they're celebrities and they got the high status, they still do shit.
I'm hoping that they regular people because regular people don't do that stuff.
That's true.
I understand that.
R. Kelly is not a regular person. He may be a genius, but he was a deeply troubled, traumatized boy from ages who was sexually abused and manipulated by men and women at a very young age, and then carried on that behavior to the point of literally tricking people into using his monetary influence. He ain't tricked nobody's parents. And pushing them into sexual slavery.
Yeah.
And the nigga had herpes the whole time.
What happened?
The nigga had herpes the whole time. It was bad.
That too.
Like, he gave me herpes. I was like, damn.
I mean, probably. Like, you don't just be out here doing what he doing. Like, you got to understand just the amount of sex that was happening to this person. Of course he had herpes. Him and Usher. Because they was messing with the same girl.
Same girl.
Yo, them girls wish they could turn back
because the love of my life and my potential.
They wish.
Oh.
Residency in Ag Teacher Palace, by the way.
I mean,
Nah, but
go right. Yeah.
Nah, but the snitching, we got to see what comes out of it. Like, I really hope, like I say, that they'll snitch on certain people because I love Diddy music, I love Jay music. Like, I got so much of them on my playlist, I can't cancel them.
Fact, yo. That's gonna be a lie for real. Bad enough, I gotta cancel R. Kelly, and that I can't listen to my favorite album for R. Kelly, Thinking Chocolate Factory, man. Like, fact, yeah, that was legendary, man.
It was hard for me to turn that Biggie and R. Kelly song today, but I did it.
Yeah.
Fucking Honey Love?
That hurts me too.
You tonight.
No, both of those.
Yeah.
Actually, Honey Love hurts me less because that was on Honey Love was on 12 play, right?
I think so.
Yeah. I don't even think about listening to 12 play. How did
that was peak R. Kelly rape song right there. Like he was dropping like 50 in the rape charts.
Yes, he was.
He was dropping
and Nick eating that like hotcakes.
That's right.
How did everybody? You know what I realized? I was watching. Hold on. Before we move off this topic, I'm watching. There's this guy on TikTok, ABN Shark 901. Get his real name. It's not important. Follow him if you want to. He has this series called. He has 3 series: Suspect Music Moments, Suspect Rap Moments, and Suspect R&B Moments. Literally 90% of the suspect moments, and 100% of them in suspect music moments are literally about like somebody saying some weird pedophilic shit. Just in the song, just whoop. Yeah. Is literally just like everybody. Like, and I'm talking like I'll go through the TikTok list and just read off some of the names like Lionel Richie, like Prince, just everybody saying something about some little girl or some little boy. And they'll tell you the age. They so blatant. They'll say the person is 13, 14. Oh, she's too young for me. And, say something like that, trying to make it sound romantic. I'm like, so nobody over the last 50 years was listening to lyrics at all? Nobody? Like 0 people.
They got away with a lot more stuff in the past, though, for real, though.
We didn't get R. Kelly till just now. They was getting away with it until 2014.
Didn't Elvis just sound like that?
Right.
Elvis.
Yes.
Nobody want to say nothing about that, though.
Elvis married a 14-year-old or something like that.
No, we're not going to do that. Yeah. Hold on. I'm sorry, bro. We're not going to do that again. Every time somebody bring up something like we do, right? It's always somebody like, oh, well, Elvis did this when he was 14, and niggas they talk about that. First of all, they didn't get married till they were 18, and he didn't even smash until after they got married, which means when he only smashed equal, when they were, according to court documents. Now, whether
it don't matter,
I don't know.
It's big cap.
His cap. But we always do that shit.
Baseball cap.
I just have to bring it up because that's the case. Before we move to topic, one more. What about Marcus Houston?
What about Chris Stokes?
My bad.
Naked.
Exactly. Bump.
Nah, but I know that's my boy Marcus, but he was kind of wrong for he's fucking 36 and marrying the 18-year-old. Right?
18, that was wild.
He could have got any girl who's close to his age.
Shout out to Chris Stokes, man.
Oh my God.
Next topic.
Yeah.
Rasby, if you're listening to this, we don't mean to ridicule you.
Next topic.
He was the last nigga to say bump, though.
So I mean, next topic.
Whoa.
One sexual assault to another. Robin Thicke. Apparently, he's
Robin Thicke sexual assault somebody. What are you talking about?
That is segue of the year. This man his award right now.
Yo, somebody stop him, bro.
The blurred lines video.
Somebody stop him. Take his feet off. Take his camera off.
I need to breathe.
I need you to clock out, son.
Yo.
Yeah, my bad.
Yo.
Yo, I got something to
Clock
say
out.
for this.
Ouch. Yeah.
Really, bro?
Yeah.
Yo, why are they coming out with this? Like, Blurred Lines came out, what, 13?
Yeah, 2013.
Like, my nigga, that's 8 years ago, and you now reporting this? Why didn't you report it during that time?
That's the thing that I'm wondering. That's mad weird. That's mad weird. It came out of nowhere.
Y'all just want attention now?
That song can't catch a break, bro. Blurred Lines.
Yeah, that song is real bad.
That's cursed.
I've never heard a song get so many people sued. Like,
Shoot over.
Son Robin Thicke was all bad. Like, he was cheating on Paula Patton in the video. Like, my thing is,
so who's next? Miley Cyrus danced with him on stage. Like, come on, son.
That was in his marriage where he had to come out with an apology album after that.
Whoever saw Miley Cyrus on that tour, whenever she was wearing the giant penises and had the wings on, whoever saw her, they have a case for sexual assault. I'm gonna sue Miley Cyrus myself.
Oh gosh.
Somebody knock that off.
That's it.
Yeah, I see that.
Next thing you know, she came out of nowhere just talking about dicks.
She really did though.
It's out of nowhere. Just, hey, what up?
Nah.
I'm suing Hannah Montana. I'm calling my lawyers tomorrow.
She really did though. She really did though. Like,
they don't want that Disney image no more. You know, they're trying to show that grown woman status.
That's how you show grown woman status. That's how you show grown predator status.
Oh,
Hey.
nothing, just dicks. That's how casual it was.
Shit.
yeah, Molly was bugging about that time.
She was bugging though.
So hold on. Let's get the details on this Robin Thicke thing. Just to piggyback on what Roddy said. Oh, why are they doing it now? Honestly, Roddy, there is a 90% chance that you're 100% correct. There's a 10% chance. Well, you know, when you go through traumas like that, you're not always immediately able to reconcile with them.
Is
Right?
that why that's why they came out on Bill Cosby 30-something years later?
Wait.
Yes. I'm trying to get our podcast to number one. We gotta pick a side.
We need a soundboard. Dead ass. You gotta get a soundboard because this shit
Oh man,
wild.
it really is, yo. It really is.
Honestly, Roddy, like I'm gonna tell you, just like I spoke about them before, 90% of those, you are absolutely correct. It's 10% of those people who it took a long time to reconcile because the rhetoric back then was like, oh, why'd you put yourself in that situation? Rather than why'd I get drugged and slept with? You understand? And it was because a lot of those women were purposely putting themselves in these situations and then being okay with what happened. It's just the group of women who aren't okay, it's never okay. Never okay. It's just always hard to pick out those bunches.
Especially when you got a lot of people lying out here right now. You know what I'm saying? Just for their own personal gain. It fucks it up for everybody that actually has to.
Yeah. That's
Mhm.
You know, not like dudes don't want to help you know, work past this type of trauma, but it sucks when a lot of ladies use fake talking about, I got, you know, violated or whatever, and come to find out there's no police report, you know what I'm saying, no information, just lies.
Yeah.
And you think about that, you think that's crazy. Imagine that dude that now gotta go through all that shit.
That happened to I was just saying about this.
Yeah,
Like a football player who literally all he did was like He was talking to the girl. All he did was kiss the girl, but there was literal physical and video evidence that he was never in the place that the girl accused him of the rape in. And it was her admitting that she lied on him, like openly admitting it during the video that she lied on him. He was in jail serving 5 years and had more time to go. He lost his whole football career. He's now out of jail, thank God, but she's not in jail.
Yeah, they made a whole movie about that. I forgot what the movie called. I forgot what the football name guy called, but they made a whole movie about him about it. And yeah.
But do you understand how crazy that is? Let's take a second on that. Yeah. Like, all of this stuff, you know, it's fun to talk games and stuff, but like, we need to take the sexual assault thing really seriously, because honestly, if any one of us get accused by the right person, like, our lives is in the toilet.
That's true. You're right.
You understand?
You can't get none of it.
Yeah.
Nope. And even if you get out of jail, like, you still lost that time and you ain't even got nobody to sue.
Exactly.
Because what, you gonna sue her? She ain't got no money. That's why she did it in the first place.
Exactly.
And not only that, your reputation is fucked. Where do you go? What do you?
Because even if you get out, like you saying, bro, even if you get out, people who didn't understand that you got out on that, they still gonna view you as that. Yep, like, you have to go and repair your own reputation.
Or move something.
Yeah, that's true.
Do something else.
But that might be impossible, because that might be all over the news and stuff too. So his reputation is going either way. So, but
that's the thing too, right? Just like you said.
Yeah.
When you go down for rape, like, anybody who's been accused for rape that don't have the money to keep their name off of the news, because Brock Turner has the money to keep his name off of the news, but I'm gonna keep his name in my mouth because he should still be in jail. But if you don't have the money, like that kid, he didn't get drafted to the NFL yet. He was going, but he didn't get the money yet.
I remember he was.
They ran his name through the mud all day on the news. But when he got out, like, I seen maybe one story, it wasn't front page news, you know? So now he gets out, he's walking around. People are probably people who don't know are calling him a rapist.
Yeah.
You know how hard that is to deal with?
It's hard.
And the thing is, that level of activity, rapists need to have that. That is called accountability. You don't just rape somebody, do some time, and then go off and try to be no. You need to get held to that, because you done ruined somebody's life for real. So I want rapists to get that type of what's it called? Treatment. You want them to get that type of treatment. You don't want a not rapist to get that type of treatment.
Yeah.
I want them to see, like, graveyard status, so I ain't gonna hold you. Because even in jail, like, you go to jail, right? Say you actually, shit like that actually went down, you did some shit like that, and then you go to jail. Now you in jail with people that got family, got daughters that they don't see, or sons they don't see for years or forever, because they, they're on life and shit. You feel me? So, and then you out here touching kids, bro, and you had freedom. It's a bad. We all know that's gonna be a bad look, all around. But at the same time, I'm like, listen, niggas ain't gonna feel bad for that shit. I wouldn't.
Because that's what they deserve. I just feel bad for. I wonder what that guy went through. You understand? The one who had this random shorty lie to him, take his big dream away. Because football and sports in general, you need your youth. Your youth makes you the most valuable. So she took away his primary earning years, even if he gets back into the sport. But he's probably not going to get back into the sport because he didn't have the place to be an elite level athlete. I wonder how they treated him in jail. Like, he deserves money. That's the least you can do at this point. Make this man as rich as he could have been. But as far as the blurred lines, the woman from the blurred lines video, Roddy, tell us the actual details.
I don't have the actual details. I just know about the headline. That's it.
Yeah, I didn't know about the headlines as well.
Damn, I was looking at Roddy, right? And I was like, all right, maybe he got the answer.
He seemed so confident earlier. Okay, we got. I'm gonna pull up.
I was like, I bet, Roddy, what you got? And then he said, I'm like,
damn, bro.
Robin Thicke, sexual assault.
I don't know. I think Shorty lying though. I'm sorry.
I think so.
Lying.
Hold on. Why do you think she lying? We didn't read the.
I don't know. She gave me
amazing journalists.
Why'd you wait so long?
Man, boy.
Yeah, because the model's name was Emily. I can't pronounce her last name because it's a long last name.
Oh, I got it. Ooh.
Her last name.
I'm gonna call her Emily Ratatouille because that is a name. Good Lord.
We need to go.
Emily. I'm gonna try to give her proper respect. Emily Ratajkowski.
She sound like a gym cheater.
I'm dead.
You better not cut Jimmy. Yo, Coach Rocker Kowski going from around
Yo.
She said he groped her breast during the filming of the Blurred Lines video. You mean the same video? Like,
I mean,
that video was didn't shorties have their titties out in that video?
Yeah, it's two versions. It's a regular version and uncovered. She do this for money because that is not. Come on, that video was uncut anyway. Like,
she snorted all her Blurred Lines money. Now she want more money.
Exactly.
Like, honestly, I'm pretty sure she didn't get paid well for that. So she been messed up that money. So she could be telling the truth because I know she been messed up that Blurred Lines money. She probably got enough for like lunch for like a week. Like, you don't get paid a lot of these video girls.
She got enough.
I'm gonna read the article to the people them there. So Emily Ratatouille claims that Robin Thicke grabbed her breast during the filming of the Blurred Lines music video, an allegation she's speaking on publicly about for the first time in a new book. According to the Sunday Times, which says it obtained an early excerpt of Regine, My Body, the supermodel claimed it happened on the set of the 2013 video, which featured her topless through most of the video.
Everybody topless in the video, son.
Hold on.
Everybody is topless in the video, son.
Ratajkowski reportedly describes it like this: suddenly out of nowhere, I felt the coolness and foreignness of a stranger's hands cupping my bare breast. From behind, I instinctively moved away, looking back at Robin Thicke. ER goes on to say, they shortened her name too in the article. They got tired of that.
Yeah.
ER goes on to say that while she enjoyed most of the shoot, she claims that Robin started to get out of hand, which made her think he was drunk. When the alleged groping happens, Emily said the video director, Diane Martel, apparently shouted at him, asking him what the hell he was doing, if she was okay. Wrapping production right then and there, Martel confirmed the account to the Times. So she actually has somebody that corroborated that story.
Oh crap!
Dang.
They're gonna testify in court. That'll be it.
She says she felt shame wash over her. Well, if it was happened on the set, that means he did it while they filmed it. So if there's some cut of that video, we got Robin Thicke out here grabbing titties without you dumb bare breast grope. We got Robin Thicke out here grabbing boobies without permission.
Yo,
unless he can use it as he was acting.
Yo, that be
in the video.
I just sent to you in the chat. Yo, that be do this, son. Uncut and everything, son. Uncut and everything, son.
You can use it as an excuse, like, it was a video he was acting. It wasn't like a real life, situation.
Dude, should they go? They go his.
They used that defense in Law and Order before. It was tough. They almost lost.
Should they go?
So Rice-A-Roni. Well, hold on. Let me finish. Right.
Oh my God. All right.
Rice-A-Roni says she felt shame wash over her and feels she didn't handle the alleged situation as well as she could have. Martel also says Robin apologized afterward and speculated that he wouldn't have done it if he was sober. All right. And they reached out to Thicke's rep. No word back. So basically, that source was TMZ figures. Basically, You have her saying it happened, the director immediately trying to protect her, and Robin Thicke saying sorry. Like, I think Robin Thicke was. I think it said, hey.
My dude was done.
Basically, he was cooked, and he saw some titties and forgot how to be, professional decorum. He took the viewing of titties as consent to grab said titties, just like white people take, dreadlocks as consent to touch hair. So,
like, oh my gosh, your hair.
Look at your hair. May I touch it? While basically already touching it.
Yo, Fox about to fire Robin Thicke, son.
He just got back.
He
was on Masked Singer.
Yeah, he the host. He been doing it for 6 seasons, so he about to get fired. He might get fired.
Find a new host.
Here we go.
Who's bargain basement? Who's great value Robin Thicke? Who can we put here real quick?
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you to
Bruno Mars.
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm watching this.
No, Bruno Mars is way bigger than Robin Thicke ever was.
Yeah. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm watching this video.
This is wild, like.
This is wild. This is
not like singing, but like he does like a lot of karaoke vibes for me.
She got a case, right?
I'm sorry. I'm watching the video. So I don't know. He got Saute. Rob got a big dick. I can't. I don't know. I can't corroborate her story, so I don't know if I could, son. Like the video is wild to even begin with, son.
Yeah, it was a very sexually driven video, but it wasn't a porn shoot. She didn't agree to have sex stuff done to her. She agreed to look sexy.
She grinding on Robin Thicke in the video, like literally grinding on Robin.
I ain't gonna hold you. When I was dancing with shorties and I was there grinding, I was grabbing some titties. I was bare breast.
It's wild.
Man.
Wow.
Oh, like, bare breast.
Here's where I stand on this type of thing. Like, you know what?
Mixed feelings.
I don't want to get canceled today. I'm gonna hold this one.
Yeah. I got mixed feelings on this, but yeah.
Can't cancel the chief. Who gonna carry SmackDown?
I'm dead.
Yeah, I'm dead. But let's move to the next topic. Let's move to the next topic, please. So next topic, stupid. So this today's
blurred the lines of consent.
So this is weird news today. So Chris Brown and Drake, the new sex room, they are getting sued for the copyright infringement of No Guidance. How y'all feel about that?
How y'all like that?
Wow.
How y'all like being taken down and get a copyright straight? Because you played somebody else's music. How you like that?
That's salty.
Nah, because they try to take niggas page down because you play some Drake songs.
Exactly,
so
son.
You get copyright stricken for that. So now they get how you like that?
Dude.
Shout out to Alicia Keys. What goes around comes around.
Dude, Universal, good for y'all. But the thing about it is, I heard the guy who's suing them song, and it sounds nothing like No Guys at all. Only
Nothing,
one line. Only know one line. She got. All he saying in the whole song. She got it. 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 Like, am I like, what that have to do with? That's it. Like, well, like, what that have to do with the song though? Because it did not sound nothing like the song, like at all.
Oh, get money.
dude.
Get the fuck out of here. Get your money.
There's only one guy who could sue, and that's the guy who actually they sampled. And
exactly, and
the song is called "Before I Die." I'm gonna fuck you, babe. That's the only song that sounds.
I remember. Yeah. That's true. I remember that song. Yeah, I remember that. That's the only one. And that wasn't.
I got a clip for it, but I don't want to play it because I don't know if we're gonna.
Nah.
Okay. So I pulled up the article on this one too.
Yeah.
Since I know none of us read no more. Wow. Premier Boys.
Fuck you.
Illiterate sound.
Fuck you, son.
So in the
all your curse of the day. All the curse of the day. Yeah, good day.
Curse of the day. It's gonna be his other TikTok video.
I looked at every episode, son.
All right. So filed Tuesday in U.S. District Court in Florida's Southern District. The complaint alleges that Brown and Drake, and their various collaborators on the track, which was featured on Brown's. Can we call him Chris? Which was featured on 2019's album Indigo, lifted lyrical and melodic
that was a good
elements.
Album, that was a good album, by the way. Indigo.
It was pretty good. Like Chris Brown be putting all his good singing as the album cuts. He kind of pissing me off with that, honestly. Make it a single. He said they don't sell. I don't care. They lifted lyrical and melodic elements from I Love Your Dress, a 2016 song performed by Brandon Cooper. Yep, that is his name, Brandon Cooper. Performing as Mr. Cooper.
Yo, that ass?
Yeah.
Oh, that nigga was sent, bro. I'm sorry. He was sent.
He was getting sued by hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Yo, my Curry sue Brandon Cooper, please. Yo, Mr. Curry,
I'll just sue that dude for name.
And produced by co-plaintiff Timothy Valentine, credited on the track as drumming skills. So they let me skip down a little bit. Okay. So they accused them and the collaborators from stealing elements from including lyrics from the hooks. In the hook, it says she got it on the song I Love Your Dress. And in No Guidance, the hook says, you got it, girl, you got it. As well as the primary scale degrees and a distinctive sound effect. They put that in quotations, as described by a pitch metronome-like click and a vocal effect through which portions of the primary vocal part appear to have been sped up to a high register and added to double echo the primary vocal part. Wow. So basically, they also used a pitched up sample of the voice. This is what they're alleging. To be sure, any comparative analysis of the beat, lyrics, hook, rhythmic structure, metrical placement, and narrative context demonstrates that No Guidance was copied or principally derived from I Love Your Dress, reads the lawsuit. The complaint notes that I Love Your Dress first became available to the public on SoundCloud in July of 2016, nearly 3 years prior to the release of No Guidance. It was later included on Cooper's 2019 EP, My Life in Black and White. I need to, Mr. Cooper's a black guy. Didn't see that coming.
I do that. Of course it is.
I said with a name like that, he wasn't getting no butt.
No bud.
Yo, Chief. After you done, I got a question to ask you.
Okay, so I'll pretty much finish up with this. I kind of want to hear the song versus No Guidance, but I'm sure I'm going to be disappointed by not hearing this song sound nothing like No Guidance at all.
You are going to be disappointed. You are going to be disappointed.
But I think he got a case, though.
You think he got a case?
I think he got a case for two reasons.
Nah.
Oh, God, no. Why you say that?
I mean,
Probably
he got a case. I don't know if he's going to win.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going to win the shit, but he might got something. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's saying like the same way, but they just kind of mixed the hell out of it, but it was kind of similar, even by a little bit, is a possibility he might be able to get some. Not a lot, but some. You know what I'm saying? Like a little shillings every now and again. You know what I'm saying? But nothing crazy. Yeah, a little couple shillings, but nothing
give
like
some shekels. We giving him Old Testament money.
Yeah.
I'm done.
That should translate to like about maybe like $4 or $5. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing crazy, or $40. You know, depending if you're giving out shekels. You know, but give him a little something.
No, I'm good. Give him nothing.
So here's what he, the producer and the company that he and the producer have together want. They're seeking actual and punitive damages, meaning they want money for lost money from the song, plus they want a punishment set of money, and they want 50% of publishing and revenues derived going forward.
Oh, they
The fuck?
Oh, also they want
I thought they were just asking for a little bit.
they want a complete accounting of the defendant's financial records related to the song and pre and post judgment interest, and they want them to pay for the lawyers.
So they definitely smoking crack.
Yo. That
Yo,
kid's
They
gonna
said
get
we coming to get it all. We either gonna win or we gonna lose. If we win though, we gotta win big.
That's it.
This is bum nigga status. I can't.
Okay, hold on.
Roddy, right? They smoking crack.
Yeah.
Wow.
Smoking crack.
So catch this. Here's the connection that they making, and this is, and I'm gonna finish up with this, right? So let me see. Okay. Basically, in early March 2019, a guy named Mike T, who is an AR with close ties to Cash Money Records, Drake's former label, and his associated artist management company, AMAG Collective, contacted Cooper, allegedly to quote unquote discuss Cooper's musical talents. He sent him an email with a link to the album through his marketing agents with a link to the album that he had put out with the original song I Love Your Dress on it. Then T then allegedly asked him if he had any unreleased music to send, presumably so that him and his associates could use his music with minimum risk. That was also in quotation. Though Cooper never sent any additional songs, he became suspicious upon first hearing No Guidance, released in June 2019, which was 3 months later. So that was crazy. You know, what do y'all think?
I don't know. I he might got a piece, but after the wild ass demands they were trying to get, I'm just not convinced that they're just total crackheads and they don't deserve it.
This is a bum move to get money, and he didn't sample his song. The guy got sampled. That's what I say.
I want to hear how close his hook sounds. Yo, Ken.
I heard the song. I heard the song, and it don't sound nothing close to it at all. Trust me.
Yeah, I heard from like a few people it wasn't really remotely like that. I was saying he had a chance based off like lyrics and shit in the background. You hear No Guidance in the beginning, and there's like some noise in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If that's part of the song, that might be something. It ain't for what the hell they asking for. That's crackhead prices. But,
it's ridiculous, yo. I'm sorry. It's ridiculous.
If that background is theirs, give them a little something.
The other guy's the background. The check at room. I got it.
The other
so
guy.
We already know who that guy is.
Yeah,
so they saying that they put another different pitched up sample in this just to take it from him.
Yeah, I wish I could.
You know what? If he wins this lawsuit, I'm immediately going to go sue Kendrick Lamar.
I was just about to ask you that. Are you gonna sue Kendrick Lamar?
I'm gonna sue the shit out of him.
Yo, you read my mind, so you read my mind. That's the question I was
I'm
gonna
gonna
ask you.
sue the whole shit out of Kendrick Lamar. I'm coming for every dime that Poetic Justice made because I can prove without a shadow of a doubt that my song predated his. And then we both gonna get sued by Janet Jackson.
I did heard Poetic Justice first, and you sent me that shit. I was like, yo, this shit sounds just like Poetic Justice. You know what I'm saying?
I'll never forget that. Because I was so tight. I'm like, what is Poetic Justice?
I was like, oh, wait right here. Oh, hold on.
I remember that Corrado played it for me too. Like I heard you have this. Yeah. It's like this.
So upset. You know what, Mr. Cooper and drumming skills? Now I'm the chief, you officially got my whatever endorsement.
Yo,
Officially got my endorsement.
Yo, Chief, if you do that, so I feel bad for Drake because that could be the second one.
I saw Drake just keep getting featured on songs where he getting sued for it. Like, yo, fuck me.
Wait, you gotta feel like they bringing them on purpose.
Yeah.
Drake,
they trying to scapegoat Drake.
Yo, Drake, that be good for being a new sexuals, like.
Oh, that's
stuff like that, yo.
You're right, Strikes, for just wanting to have people hear your music on podcasts. Like, I feel like that's wild trash. That was that for you, bro. Like, deal with that. Pay that man.
Shoot, Universal, man. Oh, so but I got a question actually. Have y'all seen the new Dave Chappelle stand up yet on Netflix?
Nope. I plan to watch it after this podcast.
Yeah,
I'm with Mounty. I'm gonna watch it.
Well, I did watch it. And, it's pretty good, but it get a lot of backlash, because of his comments over the trans community. How y'all feel about that?
You can't fuck community. Okay, you can't talk anything bad. If you do, you like 3 minutes away from getting canceled.
No, bro. It's not even, you can't say anything bad no more, because that should automatically be you can't say anything bad. You can't even say anything that's not good. You can't say neutral stuff.
I'm not saying you do anything bad, like bad derogatory. I'm just saying, like, you can't criticize.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we on the same page.
Yeah, you can't criticize them and be like, oh, that's not right, because next thing you know, you be like, oh, that's not right, and they be like, oh, I'm gonna cancel you, and then they do.
They do, yeah.
He said, then they do.
And I heard it, and I heard the special, and to me, I feel like he didn't say nothing really that crazy, like OD crazy, as people making it seem like he did.
Okay, let me ask you then. What exactly was the
statement,
like the cancellation trigger? Like, what was the phrasing that he used? What was the joke?
I think it was something about somebody who was getting picked on, getting killed himself. I think so. I gotta watch it again to make sure it's the right. I don't want to say the wrong thing, and it is not that. But
I'm going to see what TMZ said.
Yeah.
Because I know I seen a clip where he was actually talking about there was a transsexual woman who came to his defense, who killed herself, and he set up a fund for the daughter, and he wants to be there when the daughter gets old enough so he can personally give the daughter the money. So I saw that, and I'm just like,
that's nice. One of it. That's one of it. That was one of it. Yeah, that was one of them. But I don't remember if
but I don't see how that's going to get him canceled. So let's see. Dave.
Let that more deep into it, yo. Let that more deep into it.
Dave Chappelle. What's it called? The
closer.
Controversy. It's called controversy. Mm-hmm. So we can get, because I don't want to like try to read through a transcript of the whole thing. Apparently, he got a standing ovation amid the special. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna pick the funniest title for these articles because everybody's writing about it. Dave Chappelle in the week from hell for trans people. Let's see this. This is from the Daily Beast. What a friggin' mess. Okay, I could tell this was not written by somebody who I would want to read articles from. This week has been another nasty nightmare after another for transgender people, from the continued attempts by Texas legislators to stop trans teens from playing sports to the Dave Chappelle Netflix controversy. There's even more to look if you can bear it. You know what? We're not going to read this one because I don't think they're going to roost on the Dave Chappelle thing. Oh, okay. I got another one. Dave Chappelle's pointless transphobia and homophobia. Okay, let's try this one. By Kevin Fulton. Now I'm going to start reading y'all if this is trash. The thing people who decree cancel culture often miss is the examples that they use are people who haven't actually been canceled. It drives me crazy. Kevin Hart, we had a conversation about the pain words he used caused. Okay, the pain words he used caused. Okay, they worded that weird. And then went on to continue to make millions of dollars in movies and TV series. But there's been this idea that he was canceled because we had a discussion about how he used the platform, that because he's a multi-million-dollar movie star, he felt he was entitled to have without any consequences more and more. Okay, I want to skip to the Dave Chappelle part. Okay. I watched and was baffled by Dave Chappelle's new Netflix special, The Closer. This is a newsletter about the things I can't stop thinking about. And this week, it's the brilliant Craig Jenkins column in Vulture with debates Chappelle's role as a cultural provocateur. Fancy. All right. Especially in the context of this new special. This is a special that acknowledges the past criticism Chappelle has received for homophobic and transphobic jokes, and then double downs on them like that aforementioned entitlement, as if we're not evolved enough or maybe even too woke to get a joke, or to understand that the joke is in pursuit of a heightened observational culture, or that the criticism doesn't matter because he doesn't value social media or online critics as a valid entity or whatever. It's all dressed up and I get it, you don't. Drag. I want to know what he said. Okay. Any of you who've ever watched, okay. As soon as I said that was a fucking, okay. Any of you who've ever watched me know I've never had a problem with transgender people. If you listen to what I'm saying, clearly my problem has always been with white people.
Well,
So that's what it is. It's not about white people. That's what it is, basically.
He says at one point, a false equivalence between the LGBTQ community and people of color is my favorite refrain of his. But aren't people of color? Fuck it. I'm Team Turf, he exclaims, in a sequence defending J.K. Rowling invoking the term for trans exclusionary radical feminism or feminists who are transphobic and do not believe that trans women are women. Okay, I'm reading a clearly extremely biased article. I don't want a biased article. I want an article that's a little bit more balanced. Like this is by somebody who is in the community or believes strongly the community. So let's go with CNN. Let's see. All right, Dave Chappelle is back and so familiar. They picked a fucking 20-year-old picture of Dave Chappelle. Like he still got hair and everything. Like what the hell?
from Nutty Professor days.
Yeah. Son, you picked this picture right after he did that DC special. Dave Chappelle is back in hot water. The comic has drawn some backlash. During the special, which debuted Tuesday, he says gender is a fact. Every human being in this room, every human being on earth had to pass through the legs of a woman to be on the earth. That is a fact. He then goes on to make explicit jokes about the bodies of trans women. Chappelle caused ire in 2019 after making jokes about Caitlyn Jenner in his that's a nice word, equanimity. Sure, I messed it up, but we're gonna move on. Special, his jokes about the trans community in his Sticks and Stones special the following year also evoked anger. Yes, he was just making jokes and making people mad.
Exactly.
Constantly.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Chappelle references those past controversies in his newest set. The National Black Justice Coalition, a civil rights advocacy group, called on Netflix to pull the special. Let's pause there for a second.
Yeah.
So who called to have that? The National Black Justice Coalition?
Yeah.
The National Black Justice Coalition called for a black man to have his special pulled.
Because of those kids.
Not because he spent 20 minutes saying that trans people don't deserve to live or something, but because he mentioned trans people.
Basically.
What else has this coalition done? Because
the first time I'm hearing about this, bro.
First I heard about this too.
So the first time we, as Black people, I'm gonna use us because maybe other people have heard of them. I mean, to be a coalition, a few people gotta hear you. So the first time we as Black folk hear about this coalition, it's against the Black man for LGBTQ community rights.
Yeah, to say.
So, and this is the thing, you could do that. That's cool because there are definitely Black LGBTQ homies out there.
Yeah, exactly.
But you're the Black coalition. Like, there's a lot of other stuff that's been on the burner for a little while that I would like you to take care of before you tell me, without telling me, that you just been watching Netflix.
A Dave Chappelle special that is his job to be a comedian, you know.
So with 2021 on track to be the deadliest year on record for transgender people, many of whom are Black transgender people, Netflix should know better than to perpetuate transphobia. Know better. Perpetuating transphobia perpetuates violence. David Johns, executive director of the National Black Justice Coalition, said in a statement. Netflix should immediately pull the closer from its platform and directly apologize to the transgender community. LGBTQ plus activist Taylor Ashbrook tweeted her disappointment Tuesday. As a trans woman, I usually defended Dave Chappelle specials because I think they're hilarious, and his jokes about trans women never felt intentionally malicious. The closer changed my mind on that. The special felt so lazy and disingenuous. I'm really disappointed. She's from Ohio, so she really likes Dave Chappelle. Okay. And so far, nothing. So nobody's going to actually tell me what he said that made everybody so mad.
Yeah.
Which, you know what that tells me? He didn't say anything incendiary enough for it to be serious. Like, he didn't incite violence as this person is trying to. He's perpetuating transphobia, which we've already, well, I don't think we've done it on this show, but we've talked about, like, just not, there's a difference between transphobia and closed-mindedness.
Yeah.
And a lot of people use closed-mindedness to call people transphobic or homophobic before they take into consideration the whole thing that's being said or illustrated sometimes. Like, that happens a lot often, and I get it. It's a knee-jerk response to the violence and the negativity that has been pushed against the community for pretty much the whole time. People treat it like it's a sin. Like, people treat like, it's free game to kill them. And that is terrible. However, here's the deal, right? And I'll say this, but and then I'll stop talking because I feel like I've talked for a long time. The way I feel about white folk versus, white folk in the community. See, the thing is, white folk, they can think anything they want. You understand? I cannot police white folks' thoughts, right? However, it's when they start doing things that directly affect us through legislation, murder, through actions, through the inactivity of the governments that's supposed to keep us in check or in protection and things like that. That's when white people's racism becomes the issue. That's when racism is a problem, right? When their actions directly negatively affect you. That's why the N-word is a problem. That's why nigga is a problem for them to say, because they would say it in such ways where it would have a well-defined negative effect. That's why I also don't say F-word. I don't say, I'm not even going to say it. That's not my word. Bundle of sticks. Let's call it that, right? I'm not going to say that. So I get it, but if these things aren't happening, right? I don't care how white people think about me. I care what they do, right? It's no skin off my back. If you don't want your daughter to marry no nigga, it's no skin off my back. It's skin off my back when I get redlined and now My schools are underfunded because y'all purposely put the poverty neighborhoods in my area. Right? You don't want your daughter marrying no nigga. Well, we don't want our daughters marrying no crackers. So we on the same boat. It's okay. You can keep yours over there. I'll keep mine over here. As long as what you do doesn't affect me. And I don't think they have that stance. I think they have that, you better be nice to us or you're evil.
Definitely, yeah, exactly.
That's true.
That's true.
And that's a very black and white approach.
Yep.
Nah, that's facts.
I was asleep for like 30 minutes. We saw you.
Facts. But like I said, I saw the special. I didn't think it was that bad. I didn't think that what he's saying was that to the extreme to the point to get him canceled. He was just doing his thing as a comedian, like he always do. He always do it to entertain people.
There was so much shit, not to cut you off, Ken. There was so much shit.
I already done with it. Right done.
Oh. There was so much shit that he said in his last 5 specials, right? That at any one point of them, they could have been like, yo, you could get him up out of here for it. And nobody felt the way 5 in. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You're at the end of your contract, you know, and you stay on par with your brand and you get backlash now?
Well, just for the record, he went 3 specials in a row getting backlash. And then after every special, he would double down on the backlash and get more backlash. So Equanimity, Sticks and Stones, they was coming at his head. I can't remember the first one.
I remember. I watched all of them. I just can't remember what all the names for, but I watched all of his specials. Yeah, and people was complaining about each one of them. That's true.
That's true though.
Mm-hmm.
Even his Chappelle show day, people would complain about that shit, but they didn't feel like they Chappelle at the whole. Cause he's so real. And they don't like real. That's
real, right?
Exactly.
That's the thing with him. It's like he stayed on task. He stays on task with his brand. Yeah. So you already know. You go to the Dave Chappelle show. It's just like you going to the baby show. You know what you're getting before you go there.
Exactly.
You know? Baby in there.
Yeah, like you know what you're gonna get.
Yo, hold on. You ever seen the movie Thank You for Calling or something like that? The one with Lakeith Stanfield.
I saw like
you
I see
mean
that.
Thank you for I know exactly.
Thank you for something.
Sorry to bother you. Sorry
to bother you. Yes.
Yeah, I definitely seen that. I've seen that.
You remember when they told him to rap, he's like, I'm not a rapper. And they basically forced him to rap. This is what you get out of the baby concert. Nigga shit.
Yeah. That movie was weird. I liked it, but it was weird. I like that movie.
It took such a weird turn.
Exactly.
Freaking. I went in with one expectation. I went up. It's like getting on the train. You jump on the 2 train and you expect to go to the Bronx. And you wind up in Philadelphia. Like
oh man.
Oh,
I never seen that shit. I saw clips, but that was it.
Yo, I will not spoil any of it for you. Go watch it.
Yo, it's on Hulu. It's on Hulu.
Mm-hmm.
It's on Hulu, yo.
It is worth your hour 30 minutes.
It is.
It's weird.
It's weird. But
get high first and let it. It's gonna freak you out.
It's weird, but good. It's weird, but good. It's weird, but good. But yeah, though,
get high.
But yeah. But yeah, why that's Jason Powell special, yo, to close up, man.
Wait, what?
I said, why did Dave Chappelle special the closer, man?
Oh yeah. I gotta check that out.
That's the gentleman's official endorsement.
Yep, my endorsement. I don't think he said nothing too crazy to me. I'm gonna have to. I don't think he said nothing too crazy.
Let me ask you a quick question before we jump off this topic. Let me ask y'all: have you ever listened to a comedy special and you heard like a comedian say something that you're like, okay, you're just straight out of bounds. This can't fly.
Nah,
me neither.
Not that I remember. Nah.
I think of it as just
somebody might have came close to that, and that might have been Paul Mooney. But he wasn't even at that point where we're like, oh, nah, this is way too far. But he would push the envelope sometimes, though.
I personally watch comedy specials with the intention of just laughing and enjoying myself. So I don't think that.
Exactly. I don't think that exactly. Even when Charlie Bambino was doing comedy specials, he talked reckless, but it wasn't to the point that you cancel him though. But he would talk reckless too. But it was more sexual reckless though. But other than that, nah, not to that point. Make you want to cancel somebody, nah, not at all.
I went to a comedy show in Bushwick over the like it was April. Remember exactly because that's when I met that girl. We don't talk about that girl. She has a podcast that I'm also not going to plug.
I'm curious, but okay.
God, just plugged it.
Damn,
she's got the straight Stone Cold special.
I'm curious, but continue.
Everybody, this is a cheap plug. Game 1 will come out soon. You'll learn more about it. But,
Wait for that.
But there was a comedian there, an Arab comedian, who made 9/11 jokes. Like basically the whole scheme of his set, it was a short set, maybe like a 10, 15 minute set, was just 9/11 jokes. And we were on the rooftop of Bushwick, literally within eyesight of well, I don't want to say 9/11 because it was April 17th, but you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We're literally an eye shot of Lower Manhattan, and he is making 9/11 jokes, and the crowd is mixed, mostly white people though, and nobody took offense. Everybody laughed. So it's a real tough one when you really think about it, because comedy is hard. If you know that the intention is not to offend you, should you still get offended? I mean, it's like the same logic can be applied. It's like if your kid gets hit by a car, does the intention of the driver matter? Probably not. Right? But if your kid does not get hit by a car, does the intention of the driver matter? A little bit more in that case, right? Because now you're mad. Did you want to hit my kid with the car? No. Okay. No problem. Did you want to hit my kid with the car? Yeah, your kid's an asshole. That's when it becomes a problem, right or wrong? So, right. So it's like I think when it comes to comedy, it's one of those things where you got to see what was said and then see the intent and then put that together. So I'm sure I without having seen this comedy special, but just knowing how Dave Chappelle is, how he talks, I'm sure there is nothing on this special advocating beating the hell out of transgendered people, advocating hurting transgender people, advocating the idea that transgender people aren't a valid identity. There's nothing on that.
Yeah.
But if you can't get clowned on, because everybody gets clowned on. You've seen my ears? You know how hard it was going through school? Like everybody gets clowned on.
That's true.
So if you can't get
I know the feeling. Trust me, I know the feeling.
At that point, is it not like a communal insecurity? Because
that could be it.
I don't know, bro. Like I never got, I just look kind of good sometimes. You feel me? Like, so I never felt the wrath. Nah, I'm fucking sure I felt the wrath. I'm sorry. Go ahead. See.
What? What just happened?
it's like glitched out. My son was off screen getting high. Don't lie.
I was not, yo.
Bags there, yo. This is probably one of the most controversial episodes we did in a long time.
Wow, bro.
Yo, you know what's crazy though? It's 2021, right?
Flip.
AIDS is funny now, right? You can tell AIDS joke and be okay. So, LGBT community just gotta take a couple jokes, man. That's really it.
Yeah, especially Dave Chappelle. I mean, I'm sorry, I was about there, and I feel like he didn't say nothing too crazy. And also, he said something about like what Chief said about the girl at the end. He said about the girl that killed herself and he wanted to do something for her daughter. I feel that was a good gesture. I don't see nothing wrong with what he said. Yeah, it's jokes, but I didn't think he took it to the string. See, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think he took it to the string.
So basically, a comedian told a joke. A set of people got upset. But that same comedian also probably did more for the community that got upset than the community itself.
Yeah.
Can't make this shit up, right?
You really can't, though. You really can't, though.
So that's like saying we're gonna cancel every comedian that says some bad joke or say something that offends everybody, and that's
not everybody, just certain communities.
You know what? The next time I hear a white comedian tell a black joke, cancel.
Or black people
like
Gary Owens, I'm coming for your ass. I don't care if he's on Comic View telling the joke.
Handle that divorce, man.
What?
Or you don't gotta handle that divorce, man. You got bigger things to worry about than telling black jokes. Like,
crazy.
So what's next, y'all?
So we got verses coming up. We get verse. You already know verses back again, and we got 2 verses coming up. But also, stands on King Talk. We gotta reply to your question, man. You said about the whole Blackstreet and Drew Hill, but we're gonna talk about that a little later. But we got the 2 verses coming up. One, we got the Icon verse present the Icon Super Cat. I guess that's a Super Cat. I guess Super Cat and Friends type of thing. And then the next one is Big Daddy Kane versus KRS-One. What do you think about those verses?
Blue Baba, the man. Shoot, I can't even remember the song I'm trying to sing now. The bridge is over. The bridge is over. There it is. There it is. Because I was thinking of remember when this dude called Truth or something Truth? They made a diss song towards Dipset. What's his name? Truth? LaTruth?
Is it try the truth or something like that?
Not Trade the Truth.
It wasn't Trade the Truth. I will remember Trade the Truth.
I think it was MC Shan that did that shit.
No, boy, he did that shit against the original nigga. MC Shan had beef with KRS-One.
Yo, Random, do you remember that beef Nelly had with KRS-One?
Yes.
I don't.
I am number one. That was a dope. That was a kind of a fire
song. I remember. I'm number one. And also Rock the Mic.
What does it take to be number one?
Yeah, we about to be number one soon, y'all. But now, seriously, what y'all think about the verses though? About the 2 verses coming up.
Sidebar. If we do hit that number one spot though, the next episode you gotta play number one.
No, definitely. They're not even. We gotta play Ludacris. We going for the number one spot in this episode. And then we get to the next episode. We number one. We gotta play number one. That's definitely gotta work.
You gotta start with that. You gotta start with that.
Oh, that's what's up, boy.
Nah, but as far as these next 2 verses, I could take or leave that Super Cat situation. Like, I don't really know what he came out with. Don't really care.
You don't know Super Cat?
Nah,
Super Cat inspired Biggie.
Yeah,
that's great.
Wow.
I want to go see
Super Cat was huge in his day.
95, bro. I go to Howard. Homecoming in 94, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, Wilder Fury's on Saturday, bro. I'm not catching that shit. You wildin'. Now, Big Daddy Kane KRS-One, I will sit through that one. I'll check that out. That's the main event. That's the main event situation right there.
Yeah, both of at the Barclays Center too.
Yo, are we still getting Diddy and JD?
Her we are. Her we are.
Hopefully, unless
I don't know when.
Kelly snitching.
I'm done.
But how I feel about
R.
this
Kelly
versus
snitched in.
yeah,
I
would be
just don't
surprised.
listen to music no more. I'm about to just start listening to entrepreneurship podcasts
You ain't know, son.
and rocks, not even rock songs, because they wilder than
You gotta listen
everybody
to
else. They just not getting snitched
slide.
on.
Yeah, but
I'm listening to Sade.
Feed taboo.
Till it come out the drummer was messing with the girl.
but you want to be next Friday?
Yeah.
I
don't know. I'm probably going to check out the Super Cat one. I'm an R&B guy, so I'm probably not going to catch the KRS one and the Big Daddy Kane. Probably on the highlights. That's for real.
For me, as a niggas fan, I don't really. I mean, Super Cat. I don't really. I mean, I can't say I don't care about it. I guess it's not too much of my interest, but I would check it out anyway because I'm a Niggas fan. I'm a Niggas fan. I'm gonna check out the Super Cat icon. I'm gonna check out the Big Daddy Kane versus KRS One. Even though I read the Big Daddy Kane versus Rakim, but yeah, I'm gonna check it out regardless.
Other than Big Daddy Kane, who would be able to go against Rakim?
Maybe Slick Rick, maybe Dougie Fresh, maybe. I don't know.
I don't think Dougie Fresh and Rakim would be a good match.
Nah, I don't like that.
No.
Dougie Fresh, that was weird. Dougie Fresh, maybe Curtis Blow. Just the style.
Oh, Curtis Blow, yeah, that would be dope. Curtis Blow would be dope, though.
The styles of music on those two different.
I wish we'd have had him.
You got Thinking of a Master Plan, and then you got, like it's going to take you up and down too drastically. Just hold my hand and won't you come on and just chill with the Virgo.
Yo, y'all want to see? Not to be trying to get off topic real quick, but y'all want to see something crazy? That's like wild. I don't know if y'all remember this shit.
I'm no nervous. I'm nervous.
Ridiculousness still on?
Huh?
I said it's ridiculousness still on?
I think so, but nah.
Stupid.
All right.
Hey Arnold. Oh shit.
Hey Arnold.
Oh yeah. By the way, since you see Che Arnold, check out the Old School Show episode 6, Nickelodeon episode. We dive into.
That's wild. Sad.
That is like the second biggest, Mr. Gentleman, like the podcast episode ever. Literally the biggest, almost the biggest, second biggest Gentleman like the podcast ever episode. Shameless plug. Thank you, Sans, for that. Yeah. Back to the show, y'all.
I love me some Hey Arnold though.
Yeah,
Yo, why they got my man on TV?
OD though, nah.
That's OD.
That's OD.
My malimal, as a hip hop fan, like a hip hop artist at that, how you feel about this D2 coming up as a hip hop artist?
It'll be real great for just to hear where the culture evolved from. Because a lot of people, like I always say, like with a lot of things, especially with our communities and our things, we tend to lose the plot on a lot of stuff, like not understanding why we're doing the stuff, and that causes us to rail against certain things that maybe don't need to be railed against. It's like, if you don't understand it, you're not gonna want to do the right things by it. Then you're gonna want to change it, then it becomes something different. So having these guys still around, just hearing their style of music, watch their level of showmanship. That's what I'm going to tell you. If you thought there's a reason why Dipset looked bad and Locks looked different. You can tell who the influences were there. You understand?
Yeah.
Because those old school MCs, they weren't just MCing the rap. They had to make a party pop. You understand? So they're going to be out there, even with their slick rhymes and everything, they're going to be out there making it happen. Watch what I tell you. And if they disappoint me, I'll take 3 shots to that Terramana. Shout out to that Rocky Johnson.
I ain't going to hold you, though. I ain't going to hold you. I mean, I was just talking about it on the pre-discussion before we went live. I was like, where I see KRS-One fucking up is that Big Daddy Kane, he can still perform, he can still move. You know what I'm saying? And the big thing about the big thing about these verses is now it's the performance, because now you're doing this in front of a live crowd, live arena. You know what I'm saying? So not only you got to know your song, you got to perform the shit. And I don't see, like, granted, I know KRS-One performs a lot. You know, he's out here. You know, he does the shows.
I actually learned some techniques from him.
Huh?
I actually learned some of my performance techniques from him. Like, go back and watch one of the last shows we did. Where I had the shirts. We was doing the show for Pat Ambrose. Shout out to Pat Ambrose. It was his birthday the other day. Like, I literally watched a KRS video with him breaking down how to rock, how to do a show. And I went and I immediately put into one of those techniques. And that show was rocking.
It was fire. Like, I'm not gonna lie. And that was a whole different vibe when, you know, I was seeing you up in there, you know, performing and everything like that, especially in the type of environment that we were in. However, Big Daddy Kane still got some moves, bro. And you know what I'm saying? He's still
taking it.
I think he's taking it. I'm gonna go with Big Daddy Kane, son.
And they in Brooklyn too, because you know what I'm saying? Big Daddy Kane's from Brooklyn. He is from Puerto Rico.
It might be Kane, and you know what? I'm going to go hard on the side of Big Daddy Kane winning this, just because, like, just because KRS-One, one of his bigger songs, is also on Suspect Rap Moments. He can't play that song. My son gonna get ready. 13 and good. Oh, we going.
Stupid. All right, so one more thing. Yo, you got anything else to say about the verses?
It's definitely gonna be it's definitely, I feel like it's gonna be close. I feel it's gonna be wild entertaining. I'm not gonna hold you.
I think it is. It is.
I just feel like, you know, Big Daddy, this might be an easy one. This might be decided by halftime.
Yeah. I believe that.
Like, I'll pull up the first half.
It's gonna be more one-sided than Nelly versus Ludacris.
Yeah, it could be one.
Nelly ran out of hits. And
I think it could be one sided. That's why I said I prefer Rakim, but I think it could be one sided. You know?
I don't think it's gonna be like, you know, one sided like Ludacris and Nelly. That was hella one sided. But I could say, like, at least by, if not by halftime, by like song 13.
Sound like Fat Joe and Ja Rule.
Yeah, like after that it's gonna be a wrap. Like, I'm gonna pull up for the first half, definitely. And then I might just slide out a little later if it's not.
You know what's funny? And y'all going to crucify me for this. I've been meaning to see that versus for the last 3 weeks.
I saw highlights. I wasn't there for.
I mean, it was cool. It was a cool verse for what it was. We spoke about the last episode on the versus episode that Malimal missed, and Roddy made his big return for. But yeah.
That's a great trade-off.
but before we go, fans, you know, last episode we spoke about in the end of the show about, you know, Drew Hill. Fans said it on King Talk as well, saying Drew Hill, Blackstreet said Blackstreet will win. Let's settle the score now here, though. Especially if Malimal is here.
Blackstreet will win.
Malimal, how you feel about that? Blackstreet versus Drew Hill?
Let Malimal talk.
Yo, Blackstreet and Malimal, they don't have nowhere near the hits that Drew Hill had.
Exactly, son.
They got more ones. They got more charted albums.
They don't.
Songs.
They definitely don't.
Sorry. Drew Hill got one.
Hold on.
Pull up the information.
Hold on. Listen to me real quick. Sands, name me a Blackstreet hit without saying no diggity and without saying don't leave.
Before I let you go. Don't say none of those three.
Never Let You Go.
I said don't say that. I said don't say that.
Don't say that and then be like, oh, that's not a song.
I just said don't. I said don't say that.
So you basically just all their hits. Name a Drew Hill hit that without sleeping in my bed. Beauty is her name, and tell me what you want.
4 steps.
5 steps.
5 steps. My bad.
5 steps.
You can't add.
5 steps. Not no damn.
No. You can't add. We can't add. You did 3. You can't add. What else we got? We got 5 steps. We got incomplete. Does that count as a Cisco hit?
No, it do count because Cisco solo, just like Dave Hoffman's song would count good Blackstreet. So
okay,
yeah.
And then you put a Janet Jackson song in there that Teddy produced, and that's gonna kill 5 fucking steps. Are you serious? What are we talking about?
No, we're not doing Teddy Riley sang in that group. We can't. We're not using his production when he was singing.
Thank you.
A lot of Teddy Riley's song.
This is Blackstreet only. Did not.
No. If y'all can use song, y'all can use the Teddy Riley produced track. I don't want to hear that.
No.
No, but they can use guy stuff, right?
Song.
No,
Teddy Riley.
No.
I'm gonna random Janet Jackson track.
The fucking song on the instruments. What are we talking about?
No. Here's the thing. Look, Blackstreet.
Is it an instrumental?
I guess alone.
Hold on. Blackstreet could use Janet Jackson because they were featured on the song.
I guess so.
Oh, they do have a song. Damn, I know more Blackstreet hits than you do. That's how I know they're going.
Here's the thing. I feel like people kept saying Drew Hill was going to win because everybody likes sleeping in my bed. You know what I'm saying?
They're not even the
We didn't even mention the remix.
They're not even the case. They're not even the case, son.
That is definitely the case. Stop it. Shut up. This is definitely the case.
Shut up. Somebody bad.
That's what it is, bro.
Son, I posted a whole poll on Facebook saying Drew Hill or Blackstreet. Son, everybody said Blackstreet said Drew Hill, son.
And those same people
only one person said Blackstreet, son.
The same people that said Drew Hill win that versus was the same people who said Dipset would win the Locks versus.
But you gotta think too. But you have to think about placement too, though. So you might be right. Maybe Blackstreet placed the song right. Maybe they could run.
If you could place the song right, maybe you could win. You can place it any way you want. That's a rap, bro. It's not going to be a halftime.
That's how I feel about Blackstreet.
It's not going to be a halftime situation. I'm not saying it's going to be a halftime situation. It's going to be close.
I'm still curious to see who they gonna pick for Drew Hill. Yo, they ready?
I think most likely. No. I mean, I heard in an interview Drew Hill will want to go get Josie. Josie will go get Drew Hill.
Smoking crack.
Josie said this. Josie said this out their mouth. They want to go get Drew Hill. They just had an interview like recently, like literally.
They can use the Casey and JoJo joints, right?
Ooh, they could use it. They still could use it.
That would be dangerous. That would be dangerous. Versus, but that one would be dangerous for Drew Hill.
I said we know who could win that. Obviously,
they will get Boyz to Men.
Oh, but they said Boyz II Men's another one.
Nah, that's gonna be murder too.
Oh, they even said
no,
Guy.
It's not.
They said Jerry should want to go get Guy.
Ooh,
I don't have enough sense.
I mean,
what?
I mean, that when you talk about Teddy Riley, then that would fit more for Teddy Riley than Blackstreet.
Right. But Teddy Riley already had his verses. Didn't he lose?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he lost.
No, but you can come back and do verses multiple times.
But the thing is, they say like Sam was saying Teddy Riley could come out, but mind you, Teddy Riley has his own version with his own production. This is the group only. They could bring out Teddy if they want to, but this is solely the group only. Like Blackstreet song only, unless they had a feature like Janet Jackson features or a Teddy Riley song where he featured on the song, but it's strictly Blackstreet song versus Drew Hill.
I know Blackstreet was on mad soundtracks in the 90s.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, it was.
They was on Best Man soundtrack. Y'all ain't gonna tell me that shit ain't beating 5 fucking steps. Like, y'all smoking crack.
It ain't. 5 steps was so good.
I don't show my face.
Wait, hold on, real quick, y'all. Do you realize Blackstreet has had a mix of, what is this? 12 different people in the damn group?
Oh shit, for real?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
I thought 2. I knew Dave Hoster was in it and left, but other than that,
I know Dave Hoster left.
Mad people left, and they just kept replacing people like Corwood.
Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that. I did not know that.
Like, look, let's listen to this list. So the current members of Blackstreet, because Blackstreet reunited in 2014 and did absolutely nothing.
Shit, bro.
Is Chauncey, Black Hannibal, Levi Little, Mark Middleton, and Eric Williams. Then there was a version. Then there's a version of Blackstreet that features Teddy Riley. And in that version, you had, of course, Teddy Riley. You had Dave Hollister, Sherman Tisdale, a.k.a. Jay Styles. Yeah, that was weird. And Rodney Poe. And then you had a few members who only appeared very, very, I guess, sparsely. So you got Joseph Stone Street, only appeared on the single Baby Be Mine. Terrell Phillips only appeared on the album Finally. Kermit Quinn, who only does live shows, he's never even been on the album. Lenny Harold, Sherman Tisdale again, and Tony Tyler.
And I thought Drew Hill was bad with replacing group members. Damn,
I thought
Black.
boy.
But nah, they can just all them up there. They be like the Wu-Tang.
But Sans, you might actually got a chance now. Sans got a chance now because you said Jay Ryan wasn't in the group. He could play a song though. Okay, so I take that back.
And on top
of
that,
got a little bit more of a fighting chance now. I take that back. I don't think they're gonna win, but they got more of a fighting chance though.
Hold up, you got Dave Hollister in there too. He got bangers too.
Yeah, he do got bangers, but it wasn't number one though. It wasn't number one hit though.
Still, Cisco's the only one number one on there. Thong Song. That's it. And maybe
you don't think he's gonna slide the man in there?
You want crazy? Thong Song was not even. Hold on, you know what crazy? Thong Song was not even number one, and the Incomplete was number one. Thong Song was not even number one. That
it was still a huge hit.
It was through his hit.
Okay, but you saying that gonna carry the whole team to a touchdown? Let Nokio play.
I never even said that, bro. Okay, never even said that.
That motherfucker in the back play a song, bro.
Then Jazz has solo stuff.
I never even heard that. I don't know. I do not know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know. I think Cisco. I thought Cisco was the only one that had solo stuff. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm trying to figure out what Nokio played because y'all bigging up Cisco in the group.
Yeah.
I mean,
the song with DMX, they can play that, right?
Yeah.
But y'all really want from us.
Cisco was in that. Cisco was on that. Yeah, he can play that. Also, he could also play the song with Maya. Maya. He can play that. He can play that as well.
Well, Blackstreet also has the Rugrat joint.
Oh yeah.
They could pull out Take Me There at any given time.
Shoot. Maya got to stay on stage. That'd
be real cool. Be like, oh, we got a song like. We got one too.
That like a whole draw.
That would be. I don't know. So that would be talking about this. This would be a funny person show.
If that happens, though, right?
Blackstreet intro members. Teddy Riley trying to dance. That'd be a fun person. My God, Teddy Riley dance. That'd be a fun person.
That would be hilarious. I think it'll end in a fight. And I'm here for it.
Swiss and Timberland, try to make this happen, bros.
Yo, we know that y'all low key listening, son. Y'all got a lot of our verses right so far, man.
Big Daddy King versus 2 during the quarantine.
We see y'all.
Fact. Yeah. You got like you listen to quarantine, sir. You listen to you might listen to the last episode too. Yeah,
I don't mind it. Thanks for watching.
But further, one last.
Tell more people to watch, please. Come on.
Who you think to go back for Jodeci? I know last episode you did say Jodeci versus New Edition. Did you say that?
I think you said
Jodeci versus New Edition.
No, not the New Edition for the Boyz II Men.
I said Jodeci was Silk, but
okay. It was Roddy. It was Roddy.
I said Silk, not New Edition.
Oh, you said Silk. Okay. Well, who do you think Jodeci should go against? Because Jodeci, it's clearly Jodeci. They want somebody. They want somebody right now.
They should get Boyz II Men though. It'd be like the good guys versus the bad dudes. You feel me? Like good bands.
I think Boyz II Men will murder them though, bro.
I think I actually agree with you. I think I want to see that one too. Boyz II Men versus Joycey. I don't know. It might be equally matched. It might be equally matched. That's equally matched. Because Casey Georgia could also play that stuff too.
That's what I'm saying. It might be close. It's gonna come down like
I think it'll be close. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Boyz II Men do good. Yeah, Boyz II Men do got a lot more number one hits though.
After reading the bios of both of these groups, Dru Hill and Blackstreet, they would be the perfect verses because they both had all these issues of people just not wanting to show up no more, fighting, dropping albums that did well, immediately followed by albums that did terrible because they were fighting. They got a lot in common.
Yo, Swiss and Tim, Blackstreet versus Dru Hill, and Jodeci versus Boyz II Men. Make it happen, man. Make that happen. Make that happen.
If I see that shit somewhere between season 2 or season 3, it's gonna be lit.
Facts, yo.
I'm taking 2 shots of Terramana if it happens.
Yo, what is this Terramana? Is that the Rock shit?
Yeah.
And shit, if it's at the Garden, who knows? We might get the ticket.
Facts,
I bet they get a ticket for that shit.
I don't know. I'm vaccinated, but I'm still concerned about standing in a room next to 20,000 dirty niggas.
Yeah, you heard what happened.
I'm always concerned.
You heard what happened at the AEW event, right? Over in Queens. Nobody was wearing no deodorant.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
It was smelling like wild people.
I heard about that.
Omicron in there, bro.
Right.
Come
not doing that.
Comic-Con is happening right now. We'll do this. We're not having no more. But right now,
I bet you that shit smelling right.
I'm done. I wish I went to Comic-Con.
It's smelling like excitement and anime violence.
Yeah, right. Smell like angst.
Stupid.
Angst and depression.
Damn.
But yo, we're gonna end the show here. This is one controversial episode, son. I didn't think we were going that controversial like at all.
Nah, I had fun this
Next headline about to be
the
Premier Boys. Are the Premier Boys? No, okay, this is gonna be the TMZ headline. Premier Boys podcast canceled. Anime community upset.
We gonna get canceled.
We gonna get canceled because
I
don't watch
that we didn't know was taken. Like, you ever notice how they just be having pictures of you? Like, it could be the worst headline in the world, and it's a picture of you like at the grocery store because they I'll just murder that baby.
Oh shoot. Yeah, we were wild this episode, y'all. but y'all already know. Once again, thank y'all for getting us on the chart. For not only we was on the Apple charts too, remember a couple of weeks ago, and now on the good pod charts. Get to number 1 means a lot. Yeah, continue to support Mr. Jim like the podcast. Also support King Talk. Get this man King Talk on the charts too. It's a dope podcast show, man. Yeah.
I'm trying to pull up there at number 1. I'm just pull up there like, hey, what up, 1?
It might be possible, son. There's a lot of good companies. But man, you might have to beat me though. You might have to beat me. Cause I'll probably be number 1 too.
We in the same category. I'm just gonna pull up there like,
we all gonna be categories.
1. And that's it.
Number 1. King Talk 2 next week. King Talk number 1. Mr. Jim number 2. We're gonna be back and forth. We're gonna be back and forth. Back.
Like Kanye Drake, I was gonna sit up there for a minute. You gonna sit up there for a minute.
Then Premier Boy could be Premier Boy a whole different category though. But yeah.
I might go over that entertainment news shit. I don't know.
That's more easier. Yeah, that's more easier. Yeah, we don't entertainment news. Yeah. We talk about many topics, son. We society, we entertainment news. We bring you news. Cause everybody come here for the news. We do comedy. Hopefully not Chappelle, like Chappelle, we get canceled. But yeah,
you don't get canceled by the niggas that play Genshin Impact.
On G.
Oh boy, but y'all already know this is your boy Ken. Follow me, Ken _ Mr. Gentleman. I repeat, Ken KEN _ Mr. MR Gentleman GEN TIEMAN. Mr. Gentleman like the podcast. Well, do it well. Oh, actually, it's over. I forgot. My show's over. New season. November 14th. New season, November 14th. Return of a conversation about news podcast, December 5th, and the Old School Show season 2, December 26th. Do y'all think, y'all?
All right, if the group that despises deodorant doesn't cancel me by the time this episode airs, you can follow me at Aaron Sands Premiere. That's AARONSANDSPREMIERE. New episode of King Talk every other Friday. We got a new one coming up this Friday. You get to see me twice. It's gonna be lit. We're gonna see what's good. I ain't making no promises, so those promises are made. So when you see the flyer drop, you know what it is. You see the flyer, you see the title, you already know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? If you're in the New York City area, you got a group of baddies with you. You trying to sit there and shake your ass on some tables, drink some Terramana. You know what I'm saying? Pull up to Best Saturday Party. Pull up to Best Saturday Party Taj on Saturdays, 48 West 21st Street between 5th and 6th. Say premiere at the door if you got a table reservation, if you are vaccinated. If you ain't got that shot, if you ain't shot it up, stay your sick ass home, bro. But if you nice and shot it up, you know what I'm saying? You protected, you safe from other people getting this corona beer virus, you know what I'm saying? Come through. You might see, you know what I'm saying? You might see a familiar face out there. You might not, but you don't pull up though, you know what I'm saying?
You ain't gonna see me, but yeah.
Support.
You see Sands though. Hey,
might pull up out there,
the star
with the Geo Poppy, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, you can follow me on IG at the star, spelled the star, and Roddy Rod, RODDY ROD. I'm here. I'm back. Let's do this.
There you go. And also, you also catch up on the Old School Show with me, December 12th. No, December 26th.
26.
The 26th. We back season 2.
Right, bro.
Yeah.
And you already know who it is, but I'm gonna tell you, long live the chief. They call me Malimal on all social media. You can find me. You can find my music. They call me. I'm not going to insult you by telling you how to spell that, but I will give you Malimal. That's MALIMAL on everything. Listen, we hear new seasons, new things going on. And I promise you guys, not only are we getting new music from Malimal, I'm promising that right now.
Shit.
Well, I'm also promising the Bridge Podcast will be a thing. I'm thinking on mid 2023, early 2023. Oh, what's next year? 2022.
2022.
I was like, man, that's far away. We're gonna get this thing in line, and we're gonna get this thing jumping off. Definitely keep you posted for that. New music is coming. Old music is out there, so please go listen to it, stream it everywhere that you can. September will officially be coming to YouTube. Hasn't been there. So I'm putting in some work behind the scenes to try to make it a real cool, viewing experience. Not just your average thing. But if I get tired of putting in the work, I'm gonna just go ahead and just post it.
Make sure you stream that Cigarette Ashes joint with me and Mally.
Yo, I'll do it. I'll do wait for you that you need to do a Spotify, son. God, the Cigarette Ashes on Spotify, man. That would be fire.
I want to see that shit on Spotify.
Me too, yo. I want to see that on Spotify as
well. It's coming. That's definitely coming sooner than y'all think, but I'm not telling y'all when because I'm gonna surprise y'all.
Put it in the casket.
Multi-talented out here.
Facts, y'all. Facts.
Born to be a loser.
Facts.
Dude, that should be song of the day. Even though that wasn't ready song of the day before.
It wasn't ready song of the day, bro.
It wasn't ready song of the day though. Last season, so yeah, last season. But yeah, y'all. Song of the day. What we gonna do? What we gonna do, y'all?
I'm gonna put it on Spotify, and then next time y'all make the song of the day, I'm gonna give y'all a copyright.
I try and do a Blackstreet song or
Nah.
Before I never let you go.
Nah.
Before I let you go now.
I think we can get the copyright strike from that. Apparently, all their music was burnt up in the 2008 Universal fire. Maybe they don't know any.
I want to don't leave, but fuck it.
I would have said Wild Wild West, Will Smith and Drew Hill.
No, you know what y'all should do? Y'all should play Party Starter.
You know what we should do? You know what you do? We should play Mr. Cooper. I like your dress.
I'm with that. I'm always with the troll pick. I'm with the troll pick.
I'm fucking let's do it. We gonna play I like your dress. Let's play it. I like your dress and play No Guidance.
Are you trying to get this episode?
Oh shit! You gonna play both?
I mean, we won't get hit by him. I'm pretty sure he's too busy suing Drake.
Word.
And here's the thing, right? If he wins and gets all of the demands he wants, the episode will get struck anyway.
That's true.
Yeah, true.
He's smoking crack if he didn't get all them demands though.
He bugging.
You doing the most right now.
Well, we're talking today, and we would play. Y'all would hear it. Yeah, y'all know it's your boy Ken that came into Gentleman.
You already know it's Aqua de Gio, Poppy himself, King Talk Sands. Catch you on Friday. King Talk, you already know what it is.
It's your boy Star Roddy Rodham. Yeah.
Long live the chief. They call me malimal.
And we out. See y'all next week.
Peace.
Premier boys. I like.
Peace, nigga.